everyone, welcome back to QSR Nation, your weekly source of food service marketing and business strategies for success. Here are your hosts, Josh, Beth, Tony, and Grant from the PFS Brands National Headquarters in Holt Summit, Missouri.
Hey everybody, welcome back to QSR Nation. As always, we have Josh, Beth, Grant, and Tony here from the PFS Brands National Headquarters in Holt Summit, Missouri to talk about food service marketing and business strategies for success. Today, Tony came up with a wonderful topic. We're going to talk about price integrity. And essentially,
Wait, he came up with the topic or he just came with a good word for it?
I thought it was his idea.
A little both.
Okay, so
I get no love.
so why is it so why is this an important topic, Tony?
Well, it's an important topic for consumer trust. I think, for developing repeat business and people understanding that you value that they've taken the time to come in your store. I know whether it's a grocery store or a C-store or in even a QSR environment, when you have your pricing for your menu items or even items on a shelf out there, the one thing you don't want to do is argue with a customer. I know I was in a QSR drive-thru a couple months ago, and my ticket rang up different. I said, well, your price is that. And the guy behind the counter literally looked at me and goes, I don't care. And I just like, and I see that, that's awesome. But, you really,
I don't really feel like that's how the conversation actually went. Thank you for making
I'll just
more
keep
people.
it light. But, he honestly didn't care, by the way. But, you want to make sure that if you have something mispriced, that you take care of your customer. You apologize for the oversight. Obviously, you updated your POS system. It's ringing one way. The board still shows something different. That is a business error, and that you need to make sure you're making good. And those things can deter people from coming back, or they can show people that, hey, we appreciate you coming in. Sorry for the mistake. We'll make it good for you right here. And then they'll move along and hopefully be back because you took care of them.
It's also the same with just your regular printed signs or a lot of those stars that we know a lot of grocery stores or C-stores use of, one day only, 99 cents on a certain item. If something is on there or if someone has placed an item, it sometimes it does the service and the customer much better whenever you do honor those prices, and then you can remove the sign afterwards. Yes, you might lose a little bit of money, but is it worth having that angry customer that might go on ahead and spread that information through social media or telling a lot of different people that you go to the store, they're not going to honor their pricing? It doesn't matter if someone showed you the sign or wherever the items are located. Just sometimes you have to take a little bit of that cut just to make sure that you are doing the customer more service and doing a better job just to make sure you have that good PR going out there.
Yeah, it's a lot better to lose a customer not a customer. A lot better to lose the money in the short term rather than lose a customer in the long term, which could snowball into more customers that they lose because, like you said, if they're spreading the bad word that they had a bad experience, and it's bad publicity for you. So.
Well, it's about taking ownership of that opportunity. I mean, if someone on the team made a mistake, it doesn't matter who at that point. Take care of the customer, make it right for them, and then go fix the mistake. I mean, it's simple, but it's amazing. It's such a hot point for so many, stores that, we won't mention the store. We were at another place, Beth mentioned it had another pricing discrepancy, and the person was adamant that was just tough. They weren't selling it for that. And it's just like, okay, then why go through the advertisement process, and so there's, business is hard. Hours are long, things get stressful. So I guess the advice is pick your battles wisely and probably not with customers over business errors.
And I bought my pistachios elsewhere.
Well, also to your point, Tony, you brought up earlier about expired coupons and things like that.
Well, exactly. I mean, so you run a campaign, you push something out there, and you have a coupon, and it expires on March 31st. And in June, Grant comes in because he's slow to respond to anything marketing-wise. No, just kidding.
I just stock up for him.
Yeah. But, he comes to the door and he wants to use that coupon. As a business owner, you have two trains of thought. One, sorry, that expired. It's no good. You could drive that person off, even if it's, it's their ownership. But as a business, this is an opportunity to say, hey, you know what? It is expired, but I'm going to take care of you. I really appreciate the fact that you came into my business today. And I will give a shout out to Addison's in Columbia, Missouri. They do that, and they've exhibited extreme appreciation for their customers. Hey, I love
I
eating
like
there.
the shout out. Yeah.
That's right.
Hashtag
is a-
Addison's.
Addison's is a restaurant, right?
Yes, it's a restaurant. Yeah, the nachos are awesome. But but I mean, and that's something that that I've seen their ownership do, and more places need to do things like that because regardless of the age of that coupon and when it expired, the customer is in there today. So capitalize it, take advantage of their business and the experience, and wow them. If you don't offer that item anymore, whatever, create a comp thing. If it was $3 off, make $3 off any item in the store of similar value. I mean, be creative with the opportunity to again take ownership, wow them, and capture a sale and hopefully a repeat customer.
Now, along with coupons, what are you guys' thoughts about setting the expiration date? How far out should you go?
Well, I mean, I think a lot of it depends on
the promotion or what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a QSR setting, and you're pushing out, the mailers and things like that, obviously some of those go by end of month or mid month, whatever. For general purposes, I would say probably 4 to 6 weeks is a great thing for any type of mailer coupon to give saturation. But in the grocery world realm, 7 days, it breaks on Wednesday, it's
Yeah.
over on Tuesday,
Yeah.
and that's just how it is. And sometimes they'll have something that'll maybe run a little longer, but a lot of it's just going to depend on the industry you're in. Obviously, some grocery people are buying more frequently, but to me, for the QSR world, to me, I think 6 weeks is really a good middle ground. Some even do like quarterly coupons. I think that's maybe a little too long because I think people lose the urgency and forget about it. And if you do the 6 weeks, I think you maintain the urgency, and even if you still honor it after that 6 weeks, you're still capturing that sale.
You definitely want to at least set an expiration date as opposed to not set an expiration
Oh,
date.
yeah, I think you always want to have an expiration date in there so that you
The
can
urgency.
Yeah, have
Yeah.
that urgency.
And then, like you
that
said, you
to
can still
react.
honor it after it expires. But
Correct. There's always an override button, so you can
That's
always
right.
take care of somebody.
Yep, no, those are all great points. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us at MD. Or no, I always forget the QSR Nation email address. You can reach out to us at qsrnation@pfsbrands.com. Please be sure to subscribe to the podcast at pfsbrands.com/podcast. Anything else you guys want to add about price integrity?
No, I think we pretty much covered
I think
it.
so.
Yeah, and best of luck, Grant. He's going skiing out in Colorado this weekend and over
Pray
the
for
course
him.
of next week. So,
We may not see Grant.
it finally started to get nice around here, so I figured I might as well find some colder weather.
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's smart thinking. Smart thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, for Josh, Beth, Grant, and Tony, thanks for listening this week.
Today's episode is brought to you by Cooper's Express. You can find your nearest location at coopersexpress.com/locations. Be sure to stop by next week for another episode of QSR Nation, and be sure to check us out online at pfsbrands.com/podcast.